Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 in Idaho. Gonna take this Kitfox round for a bit. Try to land, take off various airstrips in the vicinity. Basically continuing what I did yesterday's stream. It actually is earlier today because it was in the early morning hours here in Sweden. Alright. Slippery. There we go. Alright. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Go. I'm gonna do a 180 after we take off, or maybe just going up the right mountain wall, climb into the wind. Here we go. Whoa, already. Oh God. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway. Okay, I know what went on, but it was a little bit too much. We got like 4 knots coming from the left, but it was turning into it like it was 20. I don't know. Felt like a little bit over dramatic tendency. I wouldn't know. Whoa. Alright, so where we're going isn't much snow. We're gonna leave these parts behind. I think we're gonna land at one strip, still snowed in. After that, it's gonna be just dry dirt. Weather should be live. Time is live. I'm hoping for other players, of course, but we'll see. Maybe once in a while we can have a look here if we see something. This might be one sitting there, but it's too far when we're going north, so we'll see. Anyone who has the Kitfox is, of course, welcome to join in. I mean, whichever aircraft you got that's in the game, like the Cub. I just don't want to see Airbuses landing on strips. That's all I ask for, or other aircraft that's not really supposed to or could operate here. Knots tailwind. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. I'm not going to be flying close to the ridges, that's for sure. If I can help it. Oh, this is turbulent. I would love to go down low and play around, but this is not the time. I don't think so. Not after what happened yesterday. That was crazy wake-up call. If I don't want to be crashing, of course. And the choice is free. Go down low. Maybe a little bit lower we can go, but have a look or keep an eye on the wind. There's going to be an updraft most likely in this valley or close to this mountain here, so I'm going to go straight. Keep slightly to the right. Should be okay. Whoa, over speed. Although we want to go that way, so maybe we're gonna try to elevate over this peak right here. We'll see what tendencies we got. Oh yeah, here comes the updraft. Hello. Yeehaw. Jeez. Oh God. This is so cool. Yeah. And not going too close to the ridge. Otherwise, I guess we're going to be sucked down on the other side. We don't want that. This is nice. So far, so good. How far off are we? 11 miles to go. The snow's starting to get scarce here as we progress. So cool. .5 miles to go. We're making excellent progress. Oh, there's a road up there on the peak. That's cool. tailwind of 6 knots, 7. Alright, we're gonna follow the river. Follow the river. And descend a bit too. And gonna stay closer to the right. Think. Well, yeah, I think so. Oh, there it is. Might be. Need to get lower even more faster. Oh boy, yeah. Anyway, we need to turn around, so no rush, actually. This is not it though. Just straight ahead, a bit longer. Yeah, this is the one, I think. Oh, maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I think so. But we need to turn around nonetheless. Into the wind. Right, so let's see how we're gonna do this. Now I got disoriented. Happened, just so happened. There we go. This is it. Not bad. Not bad at all, actually. I'm happy with this. Let's go. That was a success. Alright. Turning around. And on to the next one, which is just it's kind of very close, just ahead. We're gonna turn around on that one as well. Think we better? We'll see. I think so. Oh, here it is. Cool. Interesting. This is going to be an interesting one. sorry, I forgot what to look for. This is so kind of funny. How I just completely forgetting about second time about where's the airstrip. Yeah, so we just ease in and yep. Whoop. Alright, here we go. I could have done a little better, but it's okay. Alright. Let's stay closer to the right. Since we've got wind coming from there. So updraft is going to be on this side. Oh wow, I'm pushing it. And I'm going to turn around. Alright, 341, heading 341 is our next heading. Cool. How far off are we? 5.3. So it's pretty close. Yeah, most of these are pretty close to each other, so there's some takeoff and landing exercises in the backcountry. Getting used to the Kitfox again, relearning it, and also in a way learning it because it's 2024 Microsoft Flight Sim, not 2020. It differs. Flight dynamics are not the same. They are wild now. Could be. I mean, they are. The circumstances match. Nice. Got a tailwind. I would like to do a little bit more. Not aerobatics. Well, actually aerobatics, but I just don't dare in these. Yeah, it's different. That's all I can say. It's not as easy as in 2020. Of course, if it's I'd say if it's if there are no winds, then sure. Winds calm, yeah, then sure, I would. But they are not calm. Actually, they are pretty calm right here, right now, just because, but... Alright, we're gonna come in Left traffic, left base, final. Oh, this is a big one. I guess we're getting around that little boulder. What do you call it? A boulder? Hill, sorry. What do we have here? For sure. Oh God, no. Typical Griffin. What's this like? It's actually like Brazil. Well, I wouldn't agree, but this is kind of funny. Okay, whatever. Yeah, for sure. Why not? Brazil? Let's go. God. There we go. Unexpected. Tailwind again. This is kind of funny though. It's always tailwinds most of the time so far. Now we got heading or bearing 044. I'll try to have the same heading and 8.4 miles from here. Hey Vince, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Glad you joined. Welcome to Idaho, backcountry. Now we got crosswind. Oh, 3 knots, so it's nothing serious. Yeah, it's the new Microsoft Flight Sim. Well, yes, it is. It is, in fact. Ah, coffee. You know what? If I can remember it, next landing, I'm gonna get myself a coffee too. It's a magic word, isn't it? Oh, cool. What did you like? How did you like it? The Griffin and over Stockholm. Did you see the video or the stream? Because I posted both. Video is just a short version with music, or both are with music, of course, but no talking on the video. We are really, really far away from where we're supposed to go. Let's turn. There we go. And we're back with our well-known tailwind. Okay. Yeah, it is. The thing was that also I had the bad profile set for the track IR, so it was a little bit too fast. I get it a little bit smoother now, a little bit slower, but also more intense. I don't have to pull my neck off just so I can look backwards. So I hope it's more pleasant to be watching this, because it doesn't have to be like that, like the way it was. But you know, I had other issues, of course. So really bad frame rate after, what was it, half an hour or so. It seems to be fixed now, though I updated the OBS, so seems like we get a smooth flow now. But let me know if you see any. It's not stutters, you actually get bad frame rate. That's how it appears, like worse than 30 frames per second. Yeah. Could be around here, down in this valley, I assume. Got a crosswind coming from the right, 5 knots. Yeah, great. Thanks for the input. Yeah, and we got about a 20-second delay, of course, so I can have this beautiful crisp picture in the stream. Important to me, so there it is, on the other side of that winding river. Or creek, I'd say, not a river really. That's more like a creek. Is it? Small creek. Alright. What happened to you? That was kind of smooth. Here we go. Up and away. I was happy with that. We have so many strips to visit. That's why I don't really stop and look around more than from up from the air. Yeah, it looks good. I think it's enough. Here we go. This is where we're going to go. Trucks got stripped down. Latest ATS update took out most of my trucks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming, which is one of the reasons I haven't been driving, but I probably will soon. But right now it's flying time, so I'm enjoying this. I've been away from flying, and when my computer, when I thought it was broke, but it wasn't, when it did the things of shutting down, I was like, man, all I wanted to do when I bought this computer was actually, it was because of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. That's why I bought this. So I thought, you know, if I managed to get it to work, which I did, I'm going to be back flying again, because I haven't been flying much. For different reasons. Of course, I solved the skin issue with the Tomcat, but yeah, I'm not very keen of continuing with the Globe Tour. I don't know why. Just the way I am, I guess. I do whatever I feel. So this is how I feel now. This is what I want to do. So I do it. It's nice. Politics and crap give me a sour taste about the US right now, and this is refreshing just to be in a simulator and watch what it really is about. Beautiful country. Oh. Requests. Let's see here. The only profile I was spared was the one that had no mods, so now I know. What kind of request are we talking about, Vince? Request for what? We got an airstrip down here. We're gonna visit. And the winds are headwinds, so coming upwind down into the valley. Good braking force. Kind of, not really, we're actually accelerating, but could I do this? Maybe it would help. And it does. Speed comes down. So flaps 1. Speed comes down further. 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65. Beautiful, 65 knots. Not bad. Yeah, for sure. I mean, not in this one maybe, but I can do it in the next one if it's not very close, because this is like, I don't know what part this is. It's in the mountains, and it's all of these airstrips. Lower Loon Creek, Mahoney Creek. Right, flaps coming up. And we're gonna turn anyway. No, we're not. This is actually, if I spot the strip, I'm gonna land. If I can do it safely. Or we take another turn and come back in. Second try. But I would love to fly over your area, see if it matches. I mean, bigger cities are starting to get really good. Like Stockholm, for instance, as you saw that, that's how it looks. That was really nice. It looked so good. that I could relate to memories and whatnot. So it was kind of a cool trigger to be having. Oh man, is that it? It's like, it looks like it. I don't see any other areas where you could land, so yeah. Take one more turn and come in on the next one alongside the river, and I'm going to take a kind of a tight turn to the left, land. Where is your area? Or what city? Exactly. Or you should have to send me on Discord, actually, so I could do that. Like a needle. It would be easier. Then I could do it, definitely. Alright, full flaps. Same is set. Coming in. Try to come down in speed a little bit more. Oh, not too much though. Don't have to. And it would be foolish. Need a little bit of... Pick up just one chance. Ooh. Alright. That was not too bad actually. It was interesting because I was positive I would really like bounce up again. It feels like we have, yeah, the winds aren't as strong as they were yesterday, so of course that would contribute to the bounce effect, and I really struggled with that yesterday. I was like, oh, I forgot how to fly, so I'm going to make myself a coffee now for sure. Not going to forget about it. It's a house up there. Look, it's a house up there. Look at the house, Vince. It's my house. Oh. No, it's not. Alright, so are we gonna take off later? Oh boy. Parking brake, please. Thank you very much. I'm gonna leave it running, I think. Or should we just not be lazy? Alright. I'm gonna be a little bit lazy. There we go. We're good. Love your new Fox. Please rate it 5 stars in the MS Marketplace. I think I already did, but if I didn't, I'm gonna check it. That's funny. That's funny. When did it appear? Accept. Interesting. Alright, now. Let's take a little walk. Let's take a walk. Actually, let's put out the camp and just chill for a bit. Still can open the fairing. I don't know why. Should be able, but maybe there's another way just that I forgot how you're supposed to do it. I remember it was just like it would appear from in here, and I would just push something to like pointer would change, and whatever. Get out. Let's get out. Wow, Mount McKinley. Oh, Lake Winnipeg. For sure. Okay, but that's definitely a long way apart, right? So if you want both, it's going to be in 2 different streams. But I will be flying in Alaska for sure, and I plan to fly up there. So I haven't been in Denali for a long time in the sim. It was actually 2020 sim when I was there last time, and it was with a Cessna 172, and I've been up there with the Cub as well. But like I said, it was a long time ago. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Don't run away. You know what, Vince? I get my coffee. Actually, it's an iced cappuccino or something like that. Iced latte. I think it's not real coffee, but I have my reasons, and I enjoy it very much. So yeah, I forgot to do something here, so I was supposed to do this, and then my pilot would be... Oh, I wouldn't be cloned, but that's fine. Also, I got the camp out set for this, so I have a more... Let's see if I can... I don't know if I have it now, but I'm gonna see if I do. Put my dude back and camp gear. I do have... Not it. That's Global Fire. Hang on. I was like, campfire. Is this the one? No. Camp out. Yeah, this is the one. So, yeah, it's probably not right. It might not be, but it might be for another aircraft. But it looks, I mean, usable, right? Then you got a campfire, so this looks actually a lot better in my opinion. But, I mean, not that I'm complaining. It's cool that you actually get a tent for this. The other one. But for all the other aircraft, this is a treat because they don't have any camping gear, but this do. So yeah, this does. Let's pack it in and let me begin and let's go. Right, let's see here. Everything is good, yeah, I think. Yeah. Power. Master, avionics, lane A, lane B. Fuel on. Pump A, pump B. Lights are on already, so let's start power and clear. Coming around. Let's see if our flight plan is coming around too. For now it's not ready yet. Low fuel pressure. So I shut these off accidentally. It happens. Right, landing. So wake wags are on. Strobe is on. It's not easy to see on these if things are on or not. Gonna have to click it. I like these breakers better. These are easier to see. What position they are in. Yeah, so let me see if I can show you where we are. This is our flight plan. We came out of Johnson Creek. That's 3 Uniform 2. And this is how far we are. Oh, there's another plane here. It's going quite fast actually, so. Yeah. Probably high up there, so. It wasn't a bush pilot, a fellow bush pilot. Okay. So if I zoom this one out, this is basically where we are. It makes any sense. Alright, so it's 90 degrees turn because, yeah, so this going up is west and to the right is north. So Vancouver here, Seattle down here, I think. No? Think. Yeah, Seattle down here. Alright, let's go. We got, so I don't know why we don't have the, not good. Maybe I shouldn't shut it down. How do we get it back? I mean, the route. Do I have to export it again? I kind of need this. Send to avionics. No, it's not showing up. Man, and you. Why is it gone? Alright, I guess I'm gonna be using this one now, but outside of the frame. So I have something. Alright, there we go. Center, alright. And maybe it shows up eventually, I don't know. I already put it in, just that I don't know why it doesn't work now. Alright. Flaps 1. Parking brake off. Controls. Oh shit. They are not free. Still have my desk in the way. It can get stuck. The stick can get stuck. There we go, now it's free. Alright. We're good to go. Maybe do this, take off like this just for kicks now. So wide and nice. Oh, here we go. But I need the wind coming in from the left. Alright, so to turn around actually, so straight into the wind should give us plenty of lift. Something like this, so we can get over this ridge, this mountain. Still haven't got the flight plan back. I use my backup, my pad. That sucks. Stuff like that. If maybe I'm just, maybe I'm the one who doesn't know how to do it, but I think it should be in every time you put it on, if it's transferred. Maybe it's not. Maybe I have to make it, or read a save file, or I don't know. Beautiful, so cool. I love the landscape up here. Love the scenery. What is happening? Okay. Yeah, it's freaking out because of the EFB not being on. It's on a different monitor. And started taking a screenshot of that as well. Second screenshot. Alright, this is our next one, and it's down there. I think I see it. Winds are coming in from the right. Gonna be, oh, I thought it was that little one over there, but it was actually this one. Okay, so we're gonna go right traffic and come in the right turn. This is actually my base when I was flying the BN2 Highlander out here. That's how I started flying here. This is not gonna compute. We're gonna have a tailwind. Alright. Yeah, no, it's gonna be crosswind. Either way. Funny, it doesn't feel like a crosswind, so it's, yeah, a little bit of tailwind component, maybe one not, it's nothing serious. Nothing we couldn't handle. Oh my god. Alright, we're good, we're good. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, so one good thing, I started to fly here after watching Trent Palmer's Idaho series with the Kitfox, but I didn't even know about the Kitfox when I started flying here. And it was not with the Kitfox anyways. It was with the BN2. Then I tried it with a Twin Otter. Tried it a little bit with a Cessna, but it was not powerful enough, so I struggled a bit. With the planning and the space, I think I crashed too with the Cessna 172. Yeah, then the Cub, it was okay. Then again, the Cub is, in my opinion, very different from the 2020. Of course, probably because of all the additional dynamics that went into the simulator. Hang on a second, excuse me. Wonder. I wish I got the information, see if I can get it, how far we're gonna fly on this leg. Yeah, no, I need to be... Because I don't know where we are, and it doesn't show me either, so... Doesn't matter. They all are pretty close. I wish I knew where we were. I mean, if I put the autopilot on, I can check, but... Hang on. We got this. Uniform 7-9, that's where we were. And my pad, it doesn't show me the codes, it's just showing me the names. This is hilarious, man. Oh, God. Alright, so, hang on. 279 was more info. Chamberlain, alright. Chamberlain. Oh Lord, where did he go? Oh my God. There we go. Chamberlain, I'm looking at the list here. Chamberlain. Alright, so next is Chalice Airport. That one is a tricky thing because there are two more Chalice airports in the vicinity, like further south from here. So in total 3. But they all have different codes, but they all share the same name. Chalice Airport. Kind of weird. Why they would have the same name. Would be interesting to know about the history, reasons around it, the matter. Chalice Airport. So this one is Kilo Charlie Hotel Lima. Anyways. Alright, we got a headwind. Actually, I'm going to turn left. And we're going to go downwind a bit and come back in. Ooh, Flying sideways. Alright, got a slight tailwind and a crosswind. Going into the wind here. Flaps 1. Full flaps. There we go. Stop for a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. There we go. Alright, the next one is pretty close. It's just 3.6 from here, Cold Meadows. I try to keep track on which one's which. Yeah, if I click everyone in each, I get both the name and the code. So don't want to be clicking things when I fly, but not like when I fly like this, at least. Going flaps 1. Here we go. Yeah, it's always really wants to go to the left. And of course, we gotta crosswind, but it kind of doesn't count in the fact the trees. It doesn't count that factor in. It seems. It kind of felt like it did before, but now nothing. It's like boom. So as soon as you're covered by trees, it should not be 5 knots, 7 knots now, but 5 knots before. So it would be maybe like a couple of knots less. That would be my guess. I'm no expert. I'm just trying to use my head and imagination. All right, headwind. Oh, I know what's happening with the screenshots now. They're getting like compressed and looking like crap, probably. Yeah, it is what it is. Crosswind from the right. Uniform 8-1. Picking my speed. Flaps 1. And coming flaps 2. 4 flaps. Headwind. 10 knots. It's going to be a little bit, maybe more bouncy this time, we will see. A little bit more bouncy, yeah. Was my prediction. And more ground effect, so to speak. But we're good. Alright. Oh man. That was fun. Really fun. Little bit of action, little bit of fun. Nice. Saturday doesn't get any better. Spend my afternoon playing Far Cry 2 with a couple of friends of mine. That's at this point very old game, and it's not even accessible per se online for multiplayer use. However, you can set it up for LAN, like home network, but it's not home. They're basically fooling the game into thinking it's on the same network, and then you can play it anyways if you set everything up right, patch the game and everything. So we did that, and it was fun because back in the days that was the thing. I had a period of time when in life when I stopped smoking, and what I did was shut myself into a room and started creating, and I created best map I ever created for that game. Very thorough. Took about 2 weeks to develop it, then it took another one to refine it, make it better. So 3 weeks in total, I would say. Constant working, so every waking hour I was doing that for 2 weeks. Then a little bit softer on the third week. As I remember it, 2012. That was some time ago. But it you know, turned out to be a good map for play. Maybe for 2 players a little bit too big. But as soon as you get to be 3 or 4 players even, that's when the action starts. Alright. Next strip is Wines airstrip, I think. Will be India 98 Delta. Yes. Elevation 4,140 feet. Size small. Runways 09 and 27. Winds, it says 6 knots from 320. We'll see. It's possible. But who would actually give me that report? Could be another pilot down there maybe, but with some good equipment. Wind measuring equipment. Or an airplane with this equipment. Just recently landed. Man, we're just floating. It's kind of nice though. Really nice model of aircraft. I could recommend it to anyone who loves bush flying. I mean, 3 different kind of configurations. The stage 2, the stage 1, and low and slow. If you really like flying slow and want to land basically anywhere, low and slow is your plane, I guess. But if you're gonna travel between the points, maybe you want stage 2. If you want some challenges, you could go with a stage 1 because that's weaker and lower, but you know, doesn't really have the same power output as this one does. Stage 2. Now we're into the wind. Almost. Here we go. Yeah, we got a slight crosswind coming from the right, but mainly headwind, it feels like. And yeah, we got a little lift too on the left side here, so very cool. This was not as obvious in 2020, if anything at all. I don't even know if it was. That's our airstrip, so we can mess it up. We can take one more turn if possible. I want to dive into it, but you know, you would check the airstrip anyway. No animals, no objects, no planes. So yeah. Alright, let's try to take this turn. And let's have another try after this ridge right here. Old ridge, I don't know, but down into this crack. Flaps 1. Full left rudder. I'm going full flaps now, gonna force it a little bit. Need to come down in speed, it's not a long one. Kind of a short one, I think. Not the shortest, but definitely not the longest one. Alright. Whoa, 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 we're good. Trying to brake, brake. Oh my god. Okay. It's kind of slippery, I don't know, but I had this issue before, not being able to stop, or it feels like I'm not able to stop, and it stopped, you know, in the last moment. I do not like it. And I kind of felt the touchdown was so late. I should have just gone around, actually, because we got airborne. Just floated like a cork in the ground effect. I had to play around with the flaps a bit, because usually there's kind of a timing to it when you should go flap 0 as soon as you touch down, but sometimes a little bit sooner if you got a great amount of lift. I like to do it a little bit sooner. Then it changed again, so I went back to full, then I went back to 1. Alright, we're good. Let's keep going. Alright, next one is India 08. Think. If that's correct. That should be Cabin Creek. Yeah, India 08. I think it's 0. It might be an O, but I think it's a 0. And after that, it says 09. Yeah, it's a 0. After that, it's 09 India Delta. And that's Taylor Ranch. And shortly after that, 85 Uniform, and that's Soldier Bar. Yeah. We got 3 in a row here. Ahead. Pretty close to one another. It comes an airplane just above. If I can spot it. Nope. It's just on the map. It should be crossing right above. Anyway. Live traffic probably. Right. Wind should be coming down this way, so it's probably going to turn to the right. But maybe the prop will still throw it off to the left, so we'll see. I'm not sure about the prop thing, but I know about the tendency though. It always goes to the left, and it goes hard to the left. Maybe I should, I don't know. Oof, alright. Flaps. Maybe if I go full flaps though on takeoff, I would airborne instantly, I don't know. Yeah, let's try that. Here we go. No, it's off to the right this time, so that makes sense. Very wind sensitive. Right, so yeah, okay, good. Starting to get it, I think. I hope. We need a little bit of altitude here because it's gonna. If same thing happens as yesterday, I just lost so much altitude in a very short time, and I was pretty close to the ground and just missed a few treetops before I recovered. And that never happened before. That was like extreme. I had something similar in 2020 once. One time I flew on Hawaii, and I felt a little bold, so I just flew straight into one of these narrow valleys, just uphill basically. It's just a stupid thing to do, but I did. And yeah, I lost basically all lift. It was just falling and something like that, but it didn't fall sideways, this one. It was just very nasty. Alright, we're going to turn around and come the other way, if possible. Which feels a little bit, it feels tight. This one feels tight. Alright, we'll see how we do. Gonna go flaps 1 already. Here, and we're gonna do a right turn. We have a tailwind right now, so we're gonna do it we need to do it fast, I think, and slightly upwards. Full flaps into the wind. There we go. Okay, it was not that bad. I was way more dramatic than. We'll see what happens next here. So, a few trees to watch out for. And yeah, I would rather come in the other way for sure, but I'm gonna try this now. I'm just gonna go touch and go on this one. There we go. Off we went. Here we go. Flaps up. Nice. That was nice. That was nice. Going straight into the wind. And Soldier Bar is the next one. Eight knots. I'd say 4 knots crosswind component and 4 knots headwind. That would be my guess. But I don't think I'm too far off. Man, I don't know if we're going to do all the airports on the whole freaking flight plan I put out because it's a lot, but I will do as much as I can and feel that I can do. Because I'm starting to feel it. We've been streaming for 1.5 hours, so not that bad, but I feel like this is like a 2.5 hour stream-ish. That's the energy level I've got for the moment. This is beautiful. Very nice. Way nicer than in 2020. A little bit more detailed, a little sharper. As soon as you get close, you also see rocks and such, so cool. Very cool. Alright, Soldier Bar should be around the corner. So I'm gonna try to keep it slow. We are into the wind as we are side slipping here. No flaps for the moment, but I will actually extend one. Oh boy, alright. So I'm gonna have to spot this one because my map is messed up with the list, so it's barely visible, the airport for me on my AFB, sorry, the pad. Full flaps. I would assume this is it. So I'm gonna land here. I'm not sure this is Soldier Bar though. It doesn't look like it. No, it's actually further ahead. I think it is further ahead. It should be elevated like uphill. Doesn't look anything like the Soldier Bar I know. Yeah, it feels off. Like really off. That was weird. Okay. I'm gonna try to turn around and see if I can spot something else. It looked like one we're looking for. It should be on our left. Didn't see that much, but that looks way too steep. Is it on straight ahead here? No, I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. On our left. Maybe they just messed up the names. It happened before. It can happen again. So yeah. I don't know. Definitely doesn't look like. Or maybe if it's on this ridge, I don't know. Oh, we should be above it, so yeah. The game obviously thinks that's the one right down there, so whatever it is, we're gonna try to land. And we got crosswind from the left. We're gonna use that to climb this side a bit. And when I feel safe enough, I'm gonna dip down into the valley here. Flaps one. Here we go. Oh, all right. Could be that. No, that's just too short. No, it's not that. We're gonna just land down here either way. Winds are way better today than yesterday. We're way more stable to be flying out here. To be landing, approach, or be stable. Is pretty stable. Oh shoot, darn it, Darlene. I messed that one up. Come on now.
That landing was good.
You think? That's very kind of you, sir. Let me be the judge of that. Oh man. This is kind of fun. The bumpy ride. Alright, gonna do full flaps again. Actually, no flaps at all, see what it does then. I need to try. And yeah. It's gonna be a slight crosswind. What was it? Crosswind. I guess it's crosswind 2 and a headwind 6 would be my guess. Right, here we go. Yeah, there's the crosswind. Ooh, maybe it was a little bit more than. Oh, we need actually one flap at least. Be more stable on our takeoffs. Alright, the next one is Bernard. Bernard, 85 uniform? Or maybe the next one is the Soldier Bar. Maybe this was Taylor Ranch. That would make... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah. Actually, yes. Maybe. We'll see. If the next one looks like Soldier Bar, then I just mix them up myself. We'll see. Anyway, it should be on the right. As we get up here. Looks a little bit more like what I was expecting. I think it's back there. Somewhere. I should zoom in. Oh, not that one. Jesus Christ. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I think this is maybe more what I was expecting. Soldier Bar, but still not really. But better. But I think this is Soldier Bar. I'm gonna check it. I'm just gonna turn around here and flaps 1. Power. Coming flaps 2. I mean full. Yeah, this is Soldier Bar for sure. Whoa. Flaps up. Yeah, I'm still struggling. Also, these tires are really bouncy, so maybe I'm not doing that bad. Considering it's a simulator, you cannot really feel it, but a pat on my shoulder. Good boy. Oh shoot, where are you going? We're gonna turn around and just get going, but first I'm gonna confirm that this is in fact Soldier Bar because it looks like Soldier Bar. The one I know. There we go. Alright. Alright, we are currently on 85 uniform and Soldier Bar is 85 uniform, so yeah. Then we're good. My bad. So next one should be Bernard. Anyone after that? And it's gonna be flying B-Raj. We might just fly over that one, but we're gonna land on Bernard, uniform 5-4. Let's go. Fuel is good. Laps 1. Oh man, you want to go off to the right, don't you? Yeah, it's... Laps up. And we're going to take a right turn into the wind. Yep. Seems safe enough. Oh god. What a lift. Jesus. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. I'm sorry about that. That's the whole thing about having to mess with the pad all the time. I don't like it, but it is what it is. But this is really straight into it. 5 knots, not too much, but plenty for this aircraft to get more lift. Really nice too. I'm gonna have a little bit of coffee. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. Ease a little bit on the RPMs. Actually on the throttle because the RPMs are run by a computer. No lever for that. Lever. Pretty nice. I'm not happy with my landings though. I just feel that I have way too much rollout. Yeah, I want to land short. Yeah, it's maybe not the optimal aircraft for that. And low and slow is probably way better. Different type of wings, I believe. Maybe bigger wings too. Both sideways and I don't know. I like slats. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's down there. Wind is down here, so I'm gonna try to get down here. I'm a little bit late. I'm gonna try anyways. Can make it happen. Mr. Trauma Queen. Man. Is this a scary ride, really? Maybe in real life it is. I didn't think of that. Right. This is kind of dangerous, what I'm doing right now. Way too low. And since yesterday I know the actual meaning of why it is, how it can feel when you suddenly get a crazy drop altitude. Like here. You know, you just sit in the closest tree and dangle in the best case scenario. Full flaps is. Nice approach. I like this approach, actually. And pretty good landing. Let's go. Could be another one here, but we're just gonna check it out. I don't think I'm gonna land on it. Maybe you can do a touch and go, by the way. It's right here, I think. Yep. I love how consistent I am. We're just gonna fly over it. We're just gonna fly over it. We're gonna land. Do a touch and go. Here we go. On to Lower Loon Creek. We like Lower Loon Creek. I like Lower Loon Creek. Beautiful. And I would love to fly. Let's take that chance either way. Whatever, you know. We might fail, we might not fail, but I want to do it. I want to do it now. I need to do it. I need to do this. It's a simulator after all. Alright, winds or headwinds, so we're good. 6 knots. I think we can handle that. That's actually the best circumstance for this. We got plenty of lift. Might have a little downdraft right here. Wind coming down, so let's counter pitch that. Beautiful, so nice. Valley run is a valley run. It's needed. Man. Beautiful. Man. Beautiful, nice. Nice place. Relaxing. Pretty sure we just have to follow this river and we'll end up in Lower Loon. Careful. Whatever that is. Okay, here we go. Slow down a bit. Flaps 1. Oh, here we go. All right. Flaps up. I'm amazed how good it looks. Or is it much better in 2020 for sure? Way better. I mean, you don't have to pretend as much about small details because, I mean, the texture is fairly good. And we got rocks and other things at the shore, which makes it look way better, way better. Way more natural. Love that. Well, we got crosswinds now, and 4 knots. Now we're going to turn into the wind again here. There we go. Nice. Welcome to Lower Loon. Not bad.
Nice landing.
Well, I think I agree on that one a bit. Better than usual. Not 100%, but better than usual. Alright, let's see here. Start here, we take a little break, or we end the stream. I haven't decided yet. Turn off the fuel though. Fuel pumps, sorry about that. Fuel pumps should be first. And avionics master, there we go. Oh man. Man, what's going on? Oh, beautiful. This is Lower Loon Creek. We got rocks on the wrong way. I wish I could actually move it. Wow. Imagine rolling over this one. Even with those tires, it's... Well, if the tail wheel's hitting it, oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna just let you in on this. Hang on a sec. Well, in a way. What I wanted it to be. What we got left is quite a few, so yeah. Well, not too bad though. I can continue. I'm looking for slow aircraft. This one could be a player actually. No, it's too fast. I mean, it could be a player, but I don't think it's a bush plane though. Big and fast. Alright, so I'm a little bit tired though. I feel we have more south here from here which are not on this route, so I could actually include these. Maybe next time, we'll see. I fly here. Yeah, I think this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm drained, but it was fun. So, wish you a happy Saturday and see you on the next one. Bye.